Hi guys, welcome back to Lensday Wednesday, one of the last ones in the big series of great whites for a little bit. The brand new 600mm f4L IS Mark III. This was announced around about the same time as the 400mm 2.8 at the end of 2018, 2019. A revolutionary change for Canon in terms of size and weight. A 3.2 kilo 600mm f4. As we announced it, we said world's lightest, and one of our competitors around about 4 months later did something about 20 grams lighter and beat us to that. One of the world's lightest 600mm f4 lenses ever made. As a comparison, its predecessors, this is the 600mm f4 Mark I. What an enormous piece of work. As you can see, the tapering of the design, the moving of elements deeper into the body has made it substantially smaller and lighter. A lot more streamlined design from the old-fashioned look and feel. This, as you can see by the bulging veins on my forehead, is a 6 kilo piece of work and an absolute nightmare to use. As you can see, the color change has gone through some dramatic stuff. But I mean, the 600 f4 IS Mark I was around about 1, maybe 2 stabilizer lens. At 5.9 kilos, it was a monster. When they went to Mark II, it's still over 4 kilos and got a 4-stop stabilizer. Then came this absolute beauty. And one of the things that's actually challenging me right now is the fact that I'm using this a little bit more than my favorite lens that you saw last week in the 500mm f4L. Purely because this is pretty much the same weight as that 500 f4, but I get an extra 100mm of the focal length. The stabilizer, I get an extra stop on that. It's around about a 5-stop stabilizer now, and modern lightweight technology. The nicest thing about the new technology is moving those lenses further back meant the center of gravity means it's a lot less front heavy. As soon as you put a big camera on the back there, a 72 with a grip or a DX2, the balance on this lens is magic. And to walk around with it in your hand, I did a 4.5 kilometer hike, which for somebody of my size ain't easy to do, and walked with that the entire time. Loved it to absolute pieces. What I've got out of it, absolutely astonishing. So, big sports, big wildlife photographers, bird photographers in particular, where the 500 maybe not nearly enough focal length. What an absolute pleasure this is. It comes at a substantial increase in price, and you're going to be the person who has to make the decision as to whether you desperately need that 600 f4, or for around about $2,000-3,000 cheaper, the 500 f4 is long enough. Personally, it's a very, 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 very hard decision to make between the two. If you shoot a lot of small birds and you walk a lot, that's the one to do. But if you want a general purpose, great all-round lens, the 500 f4 I spoke about last week is utterly amazing. And I think it has an edge and sharpness over this baby, but it's very, very, very small indeed. Having said that, I love this to pieces. It has become something, and yes, I know all of those big lenses are most certainly in my cupboard at the office here at Canon. I do get to use them, I do get to play with them, I do get to try them out week in, week out, and I do know what that means. It means I'm the guy who can tell you this compared to that better than pretty much anybody else out there in this country. Yeah, that's it for this baby. As always, thanks for watching.